Hey everyone, it's Pete Dalliday. Welcome to this edition of Hometown PTBO. We're going to start with a little rapid fire with our guest this week, Dan O'Toole. Dano, how you doing, pal?
I'm great. How you doing, Pete?
Good. You're an old goalie, so you should be used to rapid fire.
Yes.
Let's start with rapid fire with Dan O'Toole. Dan, we know you're from Peterborough. Where exactly were you born? Were you born on the farm, St. Joe's? Where were you born?
I was born at Civic.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's surprising. I thought would have been St. Joe's here in East City. All right. Schools.
I went to Assumption out in Otonabee, and then I went to St. John's, and then I went to St. Pete's, started at the old St. Pete's, and then went to the new St. Pete's. So I got both St. Pete's, but I haven't been to the new. Oh, no, the other one's Holy Cross. So I went to both St. Pete's.
How about in the north end, Wild Water and Wheels? Any good stories from there?
Oh, my goodness. Oh, I love that place. And it's the only place on earth where I've seen a person not in diapers pee their pants. That was my friend Justin. He was laughing so hard on the go-karts that when he got up, it was just a big wet stain on his pants. And he's like, I couldn't help it. I had to go pee. So I don't know if that go-kart was ever cleaned or if we notified the people of the urine.
Probably
but
not.
It happened.
Yeah. It probably wasn't clean. Favorite Peterborough Pete of all time, other than Steve Webb?
Oh, I have to go. I really like Ron Tugnut.
Tugger.
Yeah, I was big into goalies.
Right.
So Ron Tugnut, Mike Ricci, I loved.
Favorite restaurant in Peterborough, past and present?
You know what? I really like Bellamy's. Oh, no, I switched that. I'm going for the Ponderosa.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because they had the old black and white movies going.
Yeah. $5 steaks. Yeah, it was pretty good.
And current favorite, it's a toss-up. I'm going to go with the Apollo Grill. Their burgers are unreal because they've got the Royal Burger there.
Yes. Secret sauce. Yeah.
And I want to get their name right. They're on Lansdowne, right by the beer store. Is it Taste of Tandoori?
I think so. Yes.
Indian food there is, fantastic. So it's a toss-up between those two.
All right. Very good. Last question. Where do you like to shop in Peterborough? A place like Providence, by any chance? Or
That's right.
That's a yes.
Providence, baby.
All right. Do you honk when you go through the lift lock?
Always. I make a point, even if that's not on my route, I go through the lift locks. Because now my kids have gotten over the point where it's embarrassing and they're like, yeah, you kind of got to do it. And I have so much respect. If the person behind me or in front of me honks, I'm like, they know it. They get
it. Let's talk a little bit about Boomsies, the podcast, up and running. Good for you. Congratulations. You must be excited about it.
Well, I'm excited to be working again. And I'm one of these people that doesn't really take congratulations. So when you say that in the back of my mind, when you say congratulations for Boomsy, I'm like, I'm doing a podcast from my basement. But the congratulations are appreciated. But it's, as I said, it's fun being creative again, because I've just been mulling about. I didn't know what I was going to do next. And then I got this opportunity placed in front of me and they said, hey, how about you do whatever the heck you want? And I said,
sure.
Okay, but you've got an agenda. What do you really want me to do? And the people that are backing Boomsies keep telling me, no, do whatever the hell you want.
Let's talk a little bit about your favorite concert you've seen in Peterborough. Did you ever go to some old school ones, the MEM Center?
I will tell you, my first ever concert was at the Peterborough Memorial Center.
Yeah.
It was George Jones. Oh, no, sorry, wrong. It was Randy Travis.
Kenny Rogers?
Randy Travis at the Memorial Center. And opening up for him was Canadian George Fox.
Oh, wow. That's a nice 1-2 punch.
We sat on, we got the best seats in the house. We were on the gray benches at the upper portion of the back end of the rink.
Yeah, that's where you used to go for Pete's games, to seen and be seen, with the ladies and stuff.
That's right. That's where you'd get a little hand holding in there.
You might. Yeah, that was a big deal on a Thursday night. Tell us a little bit about places you like to shop in town? I know there's a place downtown you like to shop. It's maybe on the back of your shirt. Yeah, maybe it's Providence.
Can you see that? Well,
yeah, you can see it perfect. Yeah, Mike Watt. Yeah.
Yep. I love Providence. You know what we really like? My kids and I just discovered it. The candy floss place in East City.
It's like right over my shoulder here, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My kids were like, that's got to be the greatest job ever working in there.
Yeah, they do a good job there. And there's one downtown called Couture Candy as well.
The one in East City, it was a really cold day, so I didn't feel like ice cream. And I asked what the menu board was, and they said, well, it's kind of our version of a blizzard. So I can't wait for the summer. I'm going to be crushing those after we play 18 holes.
Yes.
At Peterborough.
Ooh, and maybe a stop next door at East City Coffee Shop too for the famous home fries. That's a good morning.
Well, you know what? Here's what we'll do. We'll play 18 real early. We'll go hit those two spots and go play another 18 on like one of those long days in July.
Yeah, 36 with lots of food involved. Okay, I like it. It's a date.
Perfect.
Listen, we'll let you get going. Boomsies, get it going. You're talking curling this week, which is cool. What do you got lined up? Do we know next week yet? Are you a week ahead or?
We're gonna have Wasey Rabbit on. Do you remember him? Former hockey player. He's drafted by the Bruins. He played all over Europe and stuff, and now he's coaching. So Wasey, which is probably the greatest hockey name ever, Wasey Rabbit.
Yeah.
You can't top that.
No, that's you can't. Wasey Rabbit.
And most people, if they don't get his Wasey right, they call him Wacky. They think his name's Wacky Rabbit, which is even better.
I'd call him Silly Rabbit. That'd be fun. Okay. And last question, because this segment is sponsored by Darling Insurance and you play golf at Peterborough Golf and Country Club. Have you ever hooked one off the first tee right off Peter Blodgett's house there on the right?
I have, but I've also put one over the parking lot that's on the golf course. And talk about having living nightmares while your ball's in the air. Oh man, that's all I thought about was insurance. I'm like, am I covered for this or is the golf course cover me? I don't want to find out.
Well, Darling Insurance will cover you one way or another.
Perfect.
Dan, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. Continue success. Thanks for doing everything you do to promote Peterborough. You're our biggest ambassador, and we hope to see you here one day in the studio. It'll be fun.
Can't wait on that day that we play the 36 holes and eat our faces off.
Perfect. Ciao.
Thanks for joining us on this edition of Hometown PTBO, brought to you by Darling Insurance.